This last scenario is also sometimes that our clients ask for help. It can happen that you are using Docentric print destination, for example, printer. That's what I will be using in my example, but the standard SSRS report design. Let's say that you have been using our free version and now want to switch to our full version, where you want really to benefit not just from our print destinations but also from our Microsoft Word templates. So let's see how this can be done also just on one example and then applied through Excel export and import to any other configuration. For this example, I will also use the three vendors with specific overrides on the print management. So on all of them I have override, but I think it is the same as the standard. It's not even important. Let's see how the setup looks like. This is the initial situation. We have Docentric print destination, but with the built-in design or SSRS, and now we want to switch to the default Docentric template, or to any other for that matter, but let's say that we want this default and then let Docentric take care of which template should be used. So what are we going to do? And exactly the same setting I have on every other, or on these other two vendors, but let's imagine that in your case there are much more of them. So what are we going to do? We will take one client, one vendor, and modify his print management the way we need it. In this particular case, we want to go into the template and say that we don't need built-in design SSRS, but the default template by Docentric, and we can let everything else be as it is. Go out of this and export this setup. We have already filter correctly set to purchase order and only the vendor's note from USMF company. So just export, refresh. I will close the previous file and download this one. Open it. And I will, well, I can do two things. I can delete this and set everything I need on this first one and then copy, but in this case I know that the difference is only in one field, so I will find that field and just copy it to all other entries. Here it is. So this default template, we want to apply it to all other settings. And one more thing, remember this last flag here, because we were dealing with the Docentric setup, with the fields which are within the print destination form. That means that they will be packed and unpacked. So if I leave this last fields to yes, there will be no difference after importing this. So what I need to do is to say not to use the packed settings, but to use the unpacked settings. So I'll copy these three nodes into this field, save, and now this new setup will be used, and this new template, here it is, it will be used. So let's go into import. Import. And now I hope that I will have also the same setting on the other two vendors. You see, template is now Docentric on this client vendor, and the same will be also on this one. Here it is. So we have demonstrated many useful scenarios for using Docentric print management data entity. We believe that you will find your own use cases, and please let us know about them.